Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. So I'm talking really loudly, I think, because lately my video, like the sound has been like kind of wonky because I think I've just been talking too quietly. So I'm going to try to talk louder. Anyway, today I am going to be reading the things that just make sense in Star Stable. Now, I posted this over a month ago on Instagram for you guys to fill out, and then I never really got around to filming it, but at the time I hadn't even realized like a couple of people had made this video before, so I promise you I thought that it was an original idea, like I promise I did, but anyway, I didn't see a lot of people who have done it, so that's a good sign. Hopefully this video will be something a little bit different, I hope, maybe. So anyway, without further ado, let's get straight into the video. And by the way, we are training Chloe, my new Welsh pony. Yeah, anyway, the first one is Jasper dancing. This is just, like, if you just were to say to somebody, like a random person, you're walking down the street and you're like, Jasper dancing. Like, nobody would understand it, but it's so funny that in this community, like the Star Stable community, it's like Jasper dancing and everyone knows what you're talking about. And I don't know, I think it's so funny. Also, I know in one video, I had a debate over who was the hottest NPC, and we decided, or well, I decided, I don't even remember, but I know Jasper was one of the contenders. It was like Steve, Marley, and Jasper probably, because, yeah, I'd have to say, those are probably the hottest ones. So, I don't know, I think that, I don't know, it's just something that happens in this game. It's another one of those things that just, I don't even know why it's a thing, but it is. Someone said, our toes. Actually, multiple people said this one. People always used to say, like, our characters don't have toes. Like, when I first started playing the game, I would always watch like Violet Flower Garden, and I remember in multiple videos she would always talk about how the characters don't have toes, and I was so confused all the time. So, you know, I kind of just went along with it, and whenever anyone mentioned the our characters have no toes thing, I was always just like, oh yeah, they have no toes, but I had no idea what she was talking about, what anyone was talking about. But then one day, I think it was at like the Fort Pinta Festival, and it was just, I don't even know, I was looking in all the shops, and I get to the sandals, which I'd apparently never seen before in game. I was like, oh my god, there's sandals, and I try them on, and our characters have no toes, so that's how I found out about that. It's a little bit of an unfortunate, sad day. The way Maya pours water all over the floor sometimes in my home stable. I didn't know this happened, but then again, I don't really feed my horses. Oops. But no, though I've never really seen that happen, I have like no doubt that it does. Like absolutely no doubt. The unlimited amount of saddle pads we can buy, because it's truly amazing. I just filled up an entire page of saddle pads in my home stable. Like, I filled it up completely, so I'm going to have to organize my home stable at some point, and I don't know. We're going to have to figure something out because it's a little bit of a disaster. No vet bills. If only that was the case in real life. So, I'm not sure if anyone knows my old pony, Lily. I talked about her a lot on this channel, I think. Every year, she tends to have a couple of weeks where she'll just go lame, and it's just really random, and then she'll get better. But this one year, she was acting really weird, and I think she was lame. And I don't know, something was just very off. So we waited it out a couple of weeks thinking it was just that, oh, every year she goes lame kind of thing. But finally, the vet comes out, costs $300. The vet comes out, and the next day, Lily is totally fine. So, I don't even know. But it turns out she had Lyme disease, which is like a tick bite. But she was fine the day after the vet came out. So they didn't even have to give her any medicine or anything. So it was like a total waste of $300. Thanks, Lily. Leading our horses with halters on is perfect. No lead rope style. It is like the absolute worst thing. I film a roleplay video and, everything looks so realistic, blah, 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 blah. And the halter doesn't have a lead line. So, we just pretend that there's a lead line. Ducks. Okay, this was really funny. The ducks, showed up in Silverglade Manor, or Silverglade Village when they updated it. And I don't know, it was just so, random that there's ducks in the fountain. How do they not escape? Our beautiful fingers. Wow. Those are something. I especially love how the reins just go through the fingers. I'd have to agree with you there then. Our fingers. Okay, next one is our horses live forever even though we starve them. As I was literally saying earlier, I don't buy my horses stable care. They would all be dead if this was real life. They get to go out in the field though. So, I can see a few of them living, but I can't see all of them living. They do get a lot of exercise. That is true, but horses, they do need some fuel. They can't just run all day and not get fed. That's really sad. Barely slipping into a hole and dying, falling off a cliff and living. Wow. That's just, yeah. So, if I just, slip a little bit, I literally sometimes will have to return to my home stable. Your horse has been too badly injured. But I fall off a cliff, and I live. How is that even possible? Someone tell me. Let's see. Another person, we don't have toes. The jump props next to the arena at Steve's farm. Okay, that's so true. Why are there jump props but no jumps? Steve's farm, if they had jumps, it would be the perfect place, but they need jumps. Our lack of homes. I know, where do our characters live? I know Maya lives up in the hayloft, I think, but do our characters live up there too? Because we have these whole town apartment thingies in, what's it called? I literally can't think of it. Adine's Plaza in Jorvik City or whatever. I cannot remember the names for the life of me. But there's those, but they're not open. So our characters can't have toes. Our characters can't have homes. Jorvik Wilds, blue horses. Yeah. That is an interesting one. This is so random, but I feel like Steve gets too much attention. How come nobody loves Marley? Marley's my favorite NPC. I love Marley. It's Marley, then Jasper, and then Steve. But Steve just gets way too much attention. What about all of the other people? The other pixels. Literally, they just, nobody else gets any love. Poor Marley. Okay, I just checked, and I actually did post this on YouTube on my community page as well. So I have a lot more responses to read to you guys. I thought I was all done, but the lambs that don't move. This, You know, I didn't even think of that before. But yeah, the lambs literally, most of them, I'm pretty sure, just stand still the entire time. Kind of like these cows. These cows are always in the same place. Can we just look at these cows? Let's just take a little look. What? What is this? What is this? Reins in the horse's neck. Literally. Didn't even know if it was going to be in my horse's neck, but I had a pretty good idea that it would be, and it was. Okay, but this horse is so cute, so like, we gotta try to ignore it. But literally, the reins are always in the horse's neck. I wish that, at least with the newer horses, they would start to fix it so that the reins were going straight to the rider's hand instead of in this big giant loop, because even if we're at a stop, why are these reins so long? They should be shorter and there should be a loop. The global store. That's one I really didn't even think about, but like the fact that you can buy literally all your clothing, all your horse's tack from the same store, and literally just all of it. Everything. Like everything you can buy, pretty much. For pretty much all of the stores, everything is in Global Store. There's like a select few that aren't, but for the most part, they are. And I don't know, that's just weird. Like, you can't just like go on one website and get all of your normal people clothes, all of your normal people shoes, and then all your horse clothes, all of your horse stuff, all your pets, all of your saddlebags, all of your saddles, all your saddle pads, all your horse tack, and get all your like riding clothes, like everything. Like, that would be amazing if that was a thing in real life, but it's not. Unfortunately. Being able to run through the grapevines at the manor. It makes sense, but it also doesn't. Yeah. You know, I don't even think of that, but like, it's like, at this point, I don't even think about it. When I'm just training, I just like run through them, and it's like, da 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 da. Except if you actually think about that, that's like really weird. You're like running through grapevines. Like, I bet that would hurt if that was real life. Like, I'm not. This might be really stupid, but I honestly have no idea if grapevines have like thorns on them. That might be really stupid. Like, I don't know if that's common sense or not, but I have no idea. So I feel like that would be like, I don't know. That might hurt if there's thorns. You know what? We're going to look it up. Do grapevines have thorns? Oh, it's one of those questions that comes up when you start typing in grapes. So, you know, I don't feel that bad. Okay, I looked. I know you're not supposed to trust the first source you find, but from what I saw, they don't have thorns, except it would still be painful because this might be stupid too. I've just never been to a vineyard, like a real one. But, you know, I feel like there's just a lot of layers of like plant on there. So that would still be pretty painful if you tried to run through that. I don't know. That was just a whole thing, like dissecting this response. How you can just glitch through the floor. You can also glitch through the wall, which also makes total sense. Someone says nothing. I literally love that answer so much. Somebody said nothing. I think we're going to end the video there because that's right. Literally nothing makes sense in Star Stable. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching today's video. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye! Alright. My cute pony. Oh, the microphone isn't even plugged in. All right, mic check. 1, 2, 3, mic check.